Hey, this is Mark at Magnetic. I've got a question. What should you do after a day when nothing goes to plan and you feel very frustrated? When we feel frustrated, we are very emotional. And when we get emotional, we're not thinking straight. And when we're not thinking straight, then we start making bad decisions. We start getting upset. We start having misunderstandings. We start making more mistakes. So the thing is, why do anything when we're in that state, when we're in that mode? What do we actually do to get out of that cycle, get out of that state? Drink lots and lots of alcohol. Alcohol helps so much. No, I'm just kidding. Do not drink any alcohol. That will make things worse. That will make you an alcoholic. So please stay away from negative things. You know, when you're in that kind of mode, you need to find a way to get yourself back on a positive. So there are a few things that I do. There are 4 steps that I generally take if I am feeling frustrated or maybe upset or negative, angry, whatever it is. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, the very first step that I take, and it seems kind of counterintuitive. Number 1, I let it out. So if I'm feeling upset, I'm feeling frustrated, I let myself be frustrated. First of all, I don't bottle it up. And this is so helpful because I don't know about you, or if you know anyone that's close to you who has bottled problems up before, and then they bottle it, and then when they let it out, it's like a massive Hulk that's coming out, and it's just horrible that way. So what I do, I let it out. I let the pressure off, and I give myself what I call a 10-minute rule of letting myself get upset, get frustrated, whatever it may be. I just go all out for 10 minutes, and then I stop. So after 10 minutes, I've got it out of my system, and I stop. The next thing that I do is I hit the reset button. And what do I mean by that? I do something that is healthy and gives me an outlet to release the pressure even further. So things that are really good to do this with, some people use music, and that's definitely something that is a great tool to use to let these things get out of your system. But another good thing is anything that's physical. So going to the gym, working out, hitting a bag, running, whatever it is to get your mind off of it. Because when you're doing something physical, especially the harder it is physically, the less you are in your mind about your problems. I like to do something really physical so that I am concentrating on doing the hard work physically. After you've gone and done that and you've released the bulk of the pressure by letting it out and then giving yourself a healthy outlet, the next thing I do, I like to reflect. I usually try and give myself overnight to think about this. I give myself a bit of time and then I reflect. So I reflect on why am I in this situation? Why am I in this state? How did it come to this? What happened that led to this? What can I improve? What are the actionable things that I can do to improve on this? Because at this point, there's nothing more that I can do from a getting upset point of view or getting frustrated point of view. The only thing I can really do is control myself, control the things that I can physically control in my own world. So that helps get rid of that frustration. Sometimes comes out of overwhelm. It comes out of not having that control. If I am able to work on all the things that I can control, then I have a plan and I am taking control of everything that I can. The rest I have to leave to the gods, the skies, whatever you call it, universe, but I just work on what I can control to the best of my ability. And number 4, once I've done that, is I just take massive action. I look at every single thing that I can do to make improvements so that I don't end up in that same situation again. Because, you know, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. So I'm going to have to make some changes in what I'm doing to improve on what I'm doing, to change what I'm doing so that I don't get back into that frustration. I don't get back into that same pattern. Those are the things that I typically do. And I find that I don't get very frustrated. I don't get angry. I don't have those bad days as often because I'm constantly working on fixing it all the time, so they tend to repeat themselves less. But we're humans and this is life, so it will happen. Some days will be like that, but the less days you can have like that, the better.